It was first shown as footage within one of our investigations. That recording generated so much impact that I decided to dedicate a full video recounting the shocking experience that DiegoSpykers was posting on his TikTok account, and that frightened more than one person. Recently, his story has continued, leaving us to see that perhaps his situation is more real than we thought. A case that apparently is far from over. Do you dare find out what's happened since then? Well, don't go anywhere. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the spooky case of DiegoSpykers Part 2. For those who do not know about this case, I suggest you go to my channel and see the first part where I explain the situation in detail, along with a few disturbing recordings that will surely make your blood run cold. But as a summary, I will tell you that this young Colombian began to witness disturbing manifestations along with his family, some of which were captured on camera to be posted on his TikTok account.
Le compré un castillo a mi hija y ya no sale de aquí para nada, weón. Es re lindo, tiene ventanita y todo, pille. No. Parce, le mandé esta foto a mi mujer en la tarde para que viera que yo no había botado el castillo, weón. Pero ella notó algo que yo no... Y ahorita que lo vi, weón, estoy cagado del susto, weón. Si aún no lo notan... Parce, yo vivo en un quinto piso, güey. Y la gente que es jodiendo y no es así.
This caused them to leave their apartment and go live at their in-laws' house, where an entity of an unknown origin apparently decided to go with them.
Mi hija cuando le ponen princesas no copias de nada. Luciana. Chana, coja las cosas.
This is as far as we go regarding the situation. However, at this time, Diego has continued to upload videos to his account that have earned him a large number of followers who cannot believe the disturbing manifestations of which both he and his family are being victims. Lately, video after video, Diego makes us see that he is beginning to suspect that the presence is the spirit of a girl who, like a parasite, wants to remain attached to them. It seems as though the entity is playing with them, causing them fear for its own satisfaction, manifesting in ways that are as obvious as they are terrifying.
¿Se escucha? Marica, llevo rato escuchando eso, perro, y reviso por todo lado, weón. Y nada, perro, no se ve nada, marica, lo he revisado por todo lado. ¡No!
DiegoSpykers has become extremely famous due to the impact of his videos, which seem to be completely real by the way they are recorded. It was in this precise video that his audience began to notice something, and it is that apparently the entity is attracted to that blanket because Diego claimed to have seen it covered with that blanket repeatedly. Even without fully understanding his situation, he began to contact priests and mediums to guide him and explain the origin of all this. However, and to his surprise, the most important piece of information and clue would come from his own mother. Convinced that this was his sister, he decides to remove all of her belongings and leave them in another area, which later, and as you just saw, ended up being completely consumed by flames, whose cause is unknown, managing to rescue only a small chain. Diego thought that with this everything would end, that a dark chapter in his life would be closed to start a brighter one with his family. However, the recordings that he later uploads to his account imply that nothing has ended, and that in fact, the entity has now decided to stay closer than ever. The strangest thing of all was that it seemed that the entity now has some kind of fixation with a doll that had appeared repeatedly in Diego's latest videos.
Yo creo que me desperté esta mañana y ¿qué es esa vuelta? Amy. Amy. Amy.
The entity had never shown its face before, until now. Leaving their home and burning his sister's belongings does not seem to calm the situation. In addition, apparently the entity has no intention of leaving them, now finding its new target, Amy, Diego's niece. Due to this, there have been many followers who have written to Diego warning him that it may not be the spirit of his sister, but more of a being of a different origin that tries to take possession of the minor. Remember what we have talked about in previous videos. The only paranormal entities that manifest as children are the evil ones. Entities that are closest to demons. His audience also suspects this, suggesting that he seeks help from experts in the field as urgently as possible so that his situation doesn't worsen over time. If it is not his sister's spirit, then who or what is it? What will Diego do to end this distressing situation? Questions that we hope will be answered over time on his TikTok account. I hope you like this video because we have come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.